3 years after beloved horror director Stuart Gordon passed away, one of his unfinished scripts has finally hit the big screen. Collaborator Dennis Powley wrote the script, and director Joe Lynch brought it to life with the help of producer and star Barbara Crampton. This film pays homage to Gordon's Arkham setting and includes exciting little nods for fans, but you don't have to be a die-hard fan or even a horror enthusiast to enjoy it. Comedy takes center stage for most of the film, but Lynch doesn't hold back when it comes to delivering gruesome and gory moments. The Thing on the Doorstep may not be the most well-known story by H.P. Lovecraft, but it's definitely one of his most intricate and satisfying ones. It's a creepy tale about swapping bodies, filled with unsettling themes of sex, gender, and sexuality that may have been influenced by the author's own rocky marriage. While there have been previous adaptations of this story, Powley is perhaps the first screenwriter to truly grasp its deeper meaning.
Before we continue, just take a few seconds, and if you like this content, please subscribe us and don't forget to like this video, so that YouTube algorithm recommend this video to more viewers.
And Lynch does a fantastic job bringing it to life. One brilliant move by the director was to change the genders of the main characters, which serves as a powerful response to the original character's belief in male superiority. This change allows Lynch to make sharper observations and showcase the allure and presence of two actresses who are in their 50s and 60s. One of the actresses who definitely hasn't lost her sex appeal as she's gotten older is Crampton. She takes on the role of Dr. Daniela Upton, a psychiatrist at Miskatonic University Hospital, which fans will recognize from Reanimator. The movie kicks off in a room nearby, where a body is being examined by the coroner while Daniela chats with him. Then, she heads over to a padded cell to talk to Elizabeth Darby, played by the intense and wide-eyed Heather Graham. Elizabeth is desperate for the body to be cremated right away, because if this guy does his body-swapping thing for a third time, it'll be permanent. She's really stressing that they need to get rid of it ASAP. So, the main part of the story is actually told through a flashback. But this time, Darby is the one telling the story. She's a friend and co-worker of Upton's, well before she got locked up, and she spills the beans to Upton about this weird encounter she had with this dude named Asa. Apparently, he had some serious case of multiple personality disorder, like extreme version, and it came with these crazy fits. And get this, Darby even admits to crossing a line with this guy and experiencing something super freaky that has her straight up terrified for her life. Yikes. Graham has been through some tough times in the entertainment industry. Despite her early successes in shows like Twin Peaks and movies like Boogie Nights, she made some unfortunate choices along the way, like that one movie, Killing Me Softly, in 2002. People often dismissed her acting talent because she was willing to tackle sexual material. But now, she's making a badass comeback with this role. She gets to take control of the sexual narrative, at least in one way, while showing off her impressive acting chops in a role that's both funny and heartbreaking. She totally rocks the 80s style that Lynch intentionally brings back. Phones, but also cheesy saxophone solos in bed, which sadly, some younger critics just don't get. But hey, she's a total blast, and hopefully, this leads to some new and exciting opportunities for her. Graham is making a badass comeback in Suitable Flesh, a role that lets her take control of the sexual narrative. Despite some past bad choices, she proves she's got serious acting chops in this funny and heartbreaking performance. She rocks the 80s style, but some clueless youngsters don't get it. Hopefully, this leads to some awesome new opportunities for her. But let's not forget Lewis, who deserves major props for his extraordinary work. It's not easy for a young actor to play older characters, but he switches registers like a boss. His force of personality is off the charts, making this a star-making performance. And he doesn't lose his cool when flirting with women twice his age. Adding to the mix, we've got Cheech as Elizabeth's topless husband, giving a different kind of appeal. He's lean, muscular, and an interesting choice for a damsel in distress. Lynch expertly handles the interplay between these characters in the final scenes, flowing like a boss. Suitable Flesh is a bold, nervy, and ebullient sex comedy that breaks away from tired 21st century irony. It's also dark and creepy, making it a natural successor to Gordon's work. Once you watch it, you won't be able to get it out of your head. It's like totally mind-blowing, dude.